Some people seek control over you rather than a genuine relationship. They aim to reshape you into something that fits their desires, often disregarding your autonomy. This behavior is known as coercive control, where your choices and confidence are eroded for their benefit. Coercive control isn't always physical. It can manifest emotionally, financially, or socially. It occurs in various environments, from homes to workplaces. Remember, if someone needs you to be weak for them to feel strong, that's not love, it's control. Everyday examples of this behavior include disregarding your boundaries, demanding your labor while they relax, or invading your privacy. They might isolate you from those who genuinely care about your well being, creating a toxic environment where manipulation thrives. To combat this, adopt a quiet three-strike rule. First, notice your discomfort around them. Second, adjust your behavior by sharing less. And third, formulate an exit plan to protect yourself. After 3 strikes, it's time to leave quietly and safely, prioritizing your well being over their demands. If you're in a difficult situation, seek support from trusted individuals or organizations. Remember, you're not alone and help is available. My name is Emily, and I focus on empowering you to protect your mind and future. If this message resonates, share it to help others recognize the signs of coercive control.
Talking about today how to protect yourself when we know that some people don't want a relationship with you. It can be intimate, workplace, whatever. They just want control over you, whether it's in the church or just any type of relationship. And if they can't control you directly, they'll try to talk you into becoming what they want. In an intimate relationship, it could be sex, an object, a servant, a slave in the background. So whether it be a partner, a parent, a boss, a pastor, a high-ranking officer in the military, anybody in a respected role that we overlook and just sweep it to the side and say, they're a high-ranking person, or they have come a long way in society, so we ignore those behaviors, right? And so I'm going to try to break this down real simple. So even a young person can spot it early and move smarter, not louder, but smarter. And simple name what this is. There's a name for this called coercive control. That's when someone slowly takes your choices, your voice, and your confidence so they can feel big and you feel small. That's the goal. It's not just hitting. It can be emotional, sexual, financial, spiritual, or even social. And it happens in families, relationships, workplaces, churches, the military, everywhere. When you start to see it, it becomes more obvious. So I'm going to repeat this important line. If they need you weak to feel strong, that's not love, that's control. And here's a couple of examples in everyday life that you can build to try to protect yourself. And I share as that's something I have done over time, or I've seen people do over time that I have learned about. They want your body, but don't care about your feelings or your information. Or, when you say no. Yes, being intimate is awesome. But when conversations with the person become fake as fuck, then they want you cooking, cleaning, doing everything while they relax or take the credit for everything that you have done. They get angry or sulky every time you set a boundary or say, I can't do that. They check your phone, your messages, your time, your money, like your property. They have friends and or family members who will ramble through your personal information and things. to try to sabotage you or to help them reach their goal of making you feel smaller than them any way that they can. They try to isolate you from people who tell you the truth about them. But don't get it twisted with those that warn you about who's actually dangerous for your well-being. Like learning and truly feeling the difference between wisdom and paranoia. No one can fool you. You'll feel it in your stomach, in your gut, in your nudge, So to talk about what you can do instead of arguing with them, your quiet 3-strike rule to protect yourself. Here's my simple system I'm going to share out loud. I don't argue with controlling people. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, unless I just feel like having a little fun that day. I observe, I adjust, and I exit. Strike 1. Notice my body feels tight or off around you. You crossed a boundary and then laugh or blame me. Strike 2. Adjust. I pull back. I talk less, share less, watch more. I stop over explaining myself. Strike 3 is the exit plan. I stop trying to convince you. I start protecting my mind, my money, my documents, and my next move. After 3 clear strikes, I stop arguing and start the process to leaving. How to leave quietly and safely, whether it's in your mind or you pick up your whole body and go. You don't owe a controller a big speech. You owe yourself a plan. Only when you feel up to it and you are ready to make that move, sometimes things happen where you are forced out of the situation. The police have to take you out or, intervene somehow, maybe because of your hard-headedness, things like that. It's hard, but it's going to be okay for your good when you are ready. Write down what you see, experience, protect your documents like birth certificates and social security cards and your money, if you have any. Build quiet support with at least one safe person, which is hard sometimes is nobody, or just an organization. When it's time, a simple sentence is enough. I see what's happening. I'm not available for this anymore. Then you silently, with your mouth closed shut, move your body, your attention, and your children, if you have them, whether you have money or not. There are so many people within awesome organizations, everybody's not fake, willing and ready to help you, especially when you are a sincere person. If you feel unsafe right now, reach out to a local or national hotline, trusted adult or organization in your area for real-time support. These lines remain open most of the times 24/7 to provide life-saving services to victims and survivors of domestic violence and their families nationwide. Here's one. The call is 1-800-799-SAFE 8233. Text START to 88788. Chat online at www.thehotline.org. To close this, I want to give this message. My name is Emily, and on this channel, I talk about strengthening yourself first, so you can protect your mind, your body, your energy, your future when you get ready and not when someone pressures you to. You'll feel it. If this helped you, share it with someone younger than you, and let's help them see the signs quicker, faster. and in a hurry than we did back in the day.